morning, my friends, and welcome to another Wee Ones Wednesday. I'm so glad you could join me this morning. I'd like to say hello to all of my friends, but also Mariana, Owen, Camden, Matthew and Maeve, Duncan, Will and Ben, Matilda, Jack, Johnny, Josie and Eloise, Milo, Emmy, Ridley, Julia, Jackson and Jameson, Annabelle and JJ, Poppy, Gloria and Maxine, Emily and Ida, Teddy, Eden, Darshan, Carly, and Joshua. Good morning, friends. Let's get started by singing our welcome song. Who helps us sing? Oh, that's right, the octopus. Let's call our octopus friend out. Are you ready? Octopus, octopus, where are you? Whoop! Here's our octopus friend. Good morning, everyone. Let's sing our song. Octopus, octopus under the sea, won't you tell your name to me? Xanthi, Xanthi. Your turn. Octopus, octopus under the sea, won't you tell your name to me? Wonderful job! Yay! Good for you. Let's say goodbye to the octopus friend. Goodbye, octopus, as he heads into the sea. And today for our craft, I've made something that flies and makes a buzzing sound. Bzz. It's a bumblebee. That's right. Bumblebees sometimes can be a little scary, but they're actually really important and they do great work and they help our flowers, vegetables, and fruits grow. And they do that by getting nectar from flowers. You might see them on a bush or on a tree or on the ground near flowers. They get right inside and they collect the nectar, and at the same time the pollen gets all over their wings and all over their bodies, and they fly to another flower and they distribute that pollen. That means they're pollinators, and they pick up more and pass it along to the next flower, and those flowers need that pollination in order to grow fruits and vegetables and other flowers. So they're really important. So we should take really good care of our bees. So today, to make my bumblebee, I started out with a paper plate. And I used the back side. See, the front side's a little shiny. The back side is dull, and it was easier to draw on. And as you can see, I could leave my plate just like this and make my bumblebee, but I decided to cut out with some scissors. I cut out some wings and a little tip on the bottom just to give it a fun shape. I took some pipe cleaners and made antenna, and I taped them to the back with a little Scotch tape. And then I took some markers and I drew little stripes, because we know bumblebees have black and yellow stripes on them. And I made a face, but really you can use any colors you want. Notice I didn't have any yellow, so I just used the black and white to create my bumblebee. So we're going to sing a bumblebee song today. So you can use your bumblebees while we do that, or you can make a beehive with your fist. So here is the beehive. But where are the bees? They are hidden inside where nobody sees. Shh, the bees are coming out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bzzz. Let's try it again. Here is the beehive. But where are the bees? They're hidden inside where no one can see. Shh, the bees are coming out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bzzz. Good job, everybody. That's a fun one. All right. Last week we were growing seeds, and we were growing bean seeds or flowers, and we talked about what seeds need to grow. And so we know they need water and sun and soil. And so let's sing our next song, Little Flowers in the Ground. So show me your little flowers all sprinkled in the ground. Little flowers in the ground, watch the wind blow you round and round. Grow up to the sky so tall, if I don't water you, you will fall. Yay! Good job, everyone. Let's try a stand-up song. Okay, so I'm going to move my chair out of the way, and we will sing the Hokey Pokey. Are you ready? Let's see. We'll start with our arm. You put your arm in, you put your arm out, you put your arm in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your leg, you put your leg in, you put your leg out, you put your leg in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your head, you put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your tummy, you put your tummy in, you put your tummy out, you put your tummy in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your backside, you put your backside in, you put your backside out, you put your backside in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Your whole self. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out, you put your whole self in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Yay! Good job, everybody. Let's see. We know that apples can only grow if bees pollinate those flowers. So let's sing way up high in an apple tree. Two little apples smiled at me while I shook that tree just as hard as I could. Down came the apples. Take a bite. They were good. Yay! Good job, everyone. Let's try one more song. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Are you ready? Point your head. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yay! Oh, what's that? You want to try it really fast? Really, really fast? Okay, ready, set, go. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yay! That was really great. Good job, everyone. I think it's time for a snack and a story. So, if you want to grab a little snack where you are and settle down for a little story, I picked this one that's called Also an Animal. It talks about baby animals and mama animals. So let's see, Also an Animal. If you were a calf, then I'd be a moose. I'd teach you to tug tasty twigs till they're loose. If you were a chick, then I'd be a loon. We'd glide on the lake by the light of the moon. Whoops. If you were a kit, then I'd be a skunk, and I wouldn't mind a bit if you stunk. If you were a pup, then I'd be a bat. We'd hang upside down from a branch just like that. If you were a pinky, then I'd be a mouse. I'd build you a warm grassy nest for a house. If you were a poult, then I'd be a turkey. Our family would march in a line, herky-jerky. Ooh, if you were an eaglet, then I'd be an eagle. I'd guard our stick nest like a king, brave and regal. Ooh. Oh, look, what are these? If you were a larva, then I'd be a bee. I'd make lots of honey for our hive in the tree. We didn't talk about bees making honey. If you were a puffin, then I'd be a puffin. I wouldn't let anyone hurt you for nothing. If you were a whelp, then I'd be a coyote. I'd teach you high howls and woofs low and throaty. If you were a tadpole, then I'd be a frog. You'd swim down below while I sunned on a log. Ooh, if you were a joey, that's a baby, then I'd be an opossum. I'd carry you inside a pouch. It would be awesome. If you were a cygnet, then I'd be a swan. I'd teach you to ride on my back. Just hop on. If you were a fawn, then I'd be a deer. We'd hide in the brush till the fields were all clear. If you were a leveret, then I'd be a hare. I'd teach you when to be still and aware. If you were a kitten, then I'd be a lynx. I'd help you hunt till you worked out the kinks. If you were a cub, then I'd be a bear. I'd let the world know that they'd better beware. If you were a bird or a bug or a beast, I'd be one too. I wouldn't mind in the least. Woods, water, or air, I would always be there. For wild or tame, I love you the same. And that's the end of the story. Great job, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm really looking forward to the day that we can all be back together again. But until then, enjoy your time at home and outside in the fresh air. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.